Hi everyone, I'm Jamie O'Hara. I'm working with Rob Hisee today, the unconscious mind therapist #1 in England. So, episode 1, we're talking about visualisation. Now this has been a massive part of my life, something I've started to use more and more working with Rob. And growing up as a young lad playing a footballer, I didn't realise how key visualisation was to be part of my life. I lost my way a little bit, and hopefully now everyone can relate to my life and my situations. Using visualisation has got me back up to where I want to be. I'm now a manager, I'm now on media, and using this tool has helped me come so much further in my life and really built up. Now, this is key for us. I'm going to pass over to Rob because he has all the techniques, and it's a difficult situation that we find ourselves in. You might be self-isolating, you might be at home on your own, you might not be able to mix, you might be able to go out and do these social gatherings. This is now a perfect and vital time for you to help yourself and your mind be better. And with Rob's help, we can sit down, we can work through things, and he's going to talk you through some fantastic techniques that have helped change my life. Rob?
So, first of all, the visualizations that Jamie's talking about starts from that everything gets made twice in this life. So, everything first starts as a thought or an idea. Then it gets created outside here twice. So, for an example, if you're sitting indoors now, look around your home and see if you can find me anything except what comes from nature and the earth in its original form, like the trees, plants, cats, dogs, wind, rain, that sort of stuff, except for what comes from nature and the earth in its original form. See if you can find me anything in your home that never started as a thought first from a human's mind. And as you look around, you will start to notice that there isn't anything. And you can look at the inside and outside of every building across the globe. Everything got made twice. First got created as a vision inside someone's mind before they created as an object or a thing. So your clothes are thoughts, you're living in a thought, you drive a thought, this cup's a thought. So everything's been made twice, and this means that anything you want to be or anything you want to have or anything you want to become, if it's to do with health, wealth, spiritual, you've got to learn to create everything twice. Everything starts inside the mind. So through practicing visualizations means that we have to tune in to the images of what we want in our future and stop trying to think how you're going to get there. And later on in the series you're going to learn about the reticular activating system in more detail, why this is the case. So what I'd like you all to do is now, is while you're sitting at home, is close your eyes, create a goal. Most people's problems why they're depressed is they haven't got any goals, so you've got time to sit and think about your goals. So close your eyes. Might being a footballer, if it's having a new business, a new car, some new furniture, whatever it is, close your eyes, visualize it as if you already have it. Within 2 seconds, your biochemistry will start to change, your cortisol levels will start to drop. You'll start to feel 30-40% of the emotional experience of the person that you've created inside your mind, because the unconscious mind doesn't know what's real or what isn't real. So by visualizing, closing your eyes and visualizing for a moment, your unconscious mind's going to experience the emotion of you having this. So it's not about focusing on what we don't want, it's about focusing on what you do want. So stop focusing about illness and corona and all your other problems and start focusing on health. Visualize yourself being healthy, visualize yourself going out running, visualize yourself living your best life. So if you practice this every day for 30 days, the RAS system will kick in and it will take over, and I'll guarantee you will come up with the tools that you need to get to your goal. So please, 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 it takes 30 seconds on each thing every day for 30 days. Take the challenge on, and we look forward to hearing from you and seeing what your results are. So now I want to talk a little bit about how Jamie used visualizations unconsciously when he was a child. He didn't even realise what he was doing, creating these visualizations every day of playing for Tottenham, becoming obsessive with it, you know, and to the point that he didn't realise he was doing it, and how later on in life he stopped doing it, now it affected him, and how now he's put it back into his life, and you know the results speak for themselves. So
Yeah, I mean, I started working with Rob over the last couple of years, and I lost my way a little bit. I lost my visualisation. I didn't know where my next goal was, what my sights were, and where I was trying to see myself. And I started working with Rob, and he gave me these little techniques, sitting at home for 10 minutes every day, just visualising your next goal and where you want to be in a couple of years or in a couple of months. And over time, all of a sudden, that positive mindset that I was thinking about in my head started to become reality. And so, you know, it sounds stupid, but I was visualising myself being a Sunderland manager. Yeah, and I'd build up, and every day I'd be thinking, and then pictures coming up me in the stadium light, being the manager with the team round me, doing a team talk in the middle, penalty shootouts and winning big games. And all of a sudden, them things started to become reality. I was getting opportunities to become a manager. My coaching progressed. You know, started to become the manager of Billericay, and all of a sudden I started visualising getting to a cup final with Billericay. You know, and thinking about players' development. How can I help these players, and team talks in the dressing room. And every day I'd go to the gym, I'd sit at home, especially now with this, you know, the difficult situations that everyone's finding themselves in. You sat at home. It's the perfect opportunity to start thinking about these types of things. 10 minutes a day, every morning I get up, I think about it. I think about where can I progress, where's my next goal, where's my next thing that I can keep working. And these little techniques of visualizations, they start happening. And you know, people will say these techniques, oh, I'm not sure about it. Just stay focused and keep believing in it. And I started to believe in myself again, you know, and really sort of brought my confidence back. You know, things started happening for me. Started getting on media. Started working for Sky. And these little tools that you think, oh, it might not. I don't think it's going to work. It works. You know, you have to believe in it and you have to trust it. Over a process and over time, these things will work and they will happen for you.
Exactly that. Focus on the outcome. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. No one's that intelligent. You know, you like me saying what colour car is going to be at the traffic lights at the end of the road when you get there later. You don't know, but you do know you're going to get to your destination. You know you're driving home. You have faith you're going to get home. It's the same thing. So, you know, keep visualising. Jamie's put it into reality. Every premiership player out there would have done this one way or another. Every professional golfer, every no world champions become world champion without first seeing themselves as world champion. Muhammad Ali at 18, he wins the Olympics in 1960 at 18 years old. He says, I am the greatest. I'm going to be the next heavyweight champion in the world. I'm the greatest boxer this world's ever going to see. And when I studied Muhammad Ali, he'd been visualising himself as world champion since he was 12 years old. So when he got to the Olympics, he didn't want to win. He expected to win. There's a big difference. His body had been programmed to have the emotional intelligence of being a world champion. So guess what? You had to speak like one.